everybody. Welcome to the California Coven Collective. I'm Camille.
I'm Sarah.
And welcome to Beltane or May Day, May 1st celebration. Beltane is halfway from the spring equinox, Ostara, and the summer solstice, which happens in June. This festival takes place right in the middle of the two, right in peak spring season. And it comes from the Celtic word Fires of Bel, which likely refers to the Celtic sun god, Beleness, and many rituals include fire. Why do we celebrate Beltane and spring? It's tied to spring, it's tied to fertility and life. We can use this new energy to become fertile with plans and ideas for our future, plant those seeds for future fruition.
So tonight we have a couple crafty rituals we'll be doing to help spark our creativity and spring forward with maybe an unfinished project or plan. Maybe there's something you've been working on that you need to get back into to finish up, or perhaps you have a plan that you haven't yet started. Tonight we will be doing a fire ritual to help light a fire underneath our you-know-whats to help us tackle those unfinished projects. And we'll also be creating a plant and flower crown to help us weave in all of the things we wish to bring into our lives. Things like wealth, abundance, happiness, health, creativity, all things like that. For this ritual, we have a green candle, our cleansing items to clear our space and set nice clear intentions and directions for this ritual, clear out all that negativity. You can use whatever you have on hand. I prefer a nice good smoke cleanse, get that all up in the air and cleaned out. We also have just a small plate, a piece of paper to write down our unfinished project on, so also think of a project that you need to start or an unfinished project that you need to finish up. We also have a fire-safe dish to burn our piece of paper in, and some seeds of any kind. And we have gathered some flowers and plants from our garden and just around our homes. All plants have medicinal and magical properties, so whatever you have on hand is fantastic. We have some roses, some mugwort, chamomile, and just some wildflowers.
Now we're going to do our smoke cleanse. Take your Palo Santo, your sage. Focus our energy on cleansing our space. Feel free to join with me or say whatever comes into your heart. With this fire, we start anew. With this smoke, a cleanse we do. Clear this space of negativity. Fill my world with positivity. Any ritual we hereby do can only be for a higher truth, and so it is.
So first we sprinkle the seeds onto our plate, representing what we are planting, what we are nurturing and growing, pregnant with thoughts and producing ideas. Then we place the candle on top and light it. Green candle represents the plants springing to life, also growth for growing our potential. Next, we're going to slow down. We're going to slow down our breath and we're going to ground into the earth. We're going to begin by taking 3 deep breaths in through the nose and out through the mouth with a nice sigh of relief. In and out, in and out, in and out. Now we're going to sit up nice and tall. We're going to place our hands face down, either in your lap or on the ground next to you. From here, close your eyes. And we're going to imagine a giant beam of light beginning to shoot out of the ground, straight up into the air, a huge column of white, cleansing, bright white energy. And now imagine you're just going to walk over next to it and you're just going to plop right down on that big beam of light and just let that root chakra connect to that bright energy. Feel its warmth radiate through your body, and imagine your root chakra right on your the end of your tailbone, absorbing all of this bright energy. Imagine it flowing through up your legs, up your middle of your stomach, all through your arms, up into the crown of your head. Imagine its warmth. Imagine it cleansing and healing your body. And imagine your body beginning to glow from the inside with this healing bright beam of light. Imagine it growing brighter and brighter and brighter as you feel the warmth from inside you. Now, as your body glows bright with this bright white light, imagine you start to sit up straighter and taller. And imagine with this white light energy, you begin to grow taller and taller and taller. You're stretching upwards like Jack and the Beanstalk. The sky is the limit, just like a huge palm tree swaying in the breeze. Imagine you've grown up above the clouds and you're looking down on the world below. You can see the busy streets and the hustle and bustle. But up in the clouds, all is peaceful. You are one with the earth. You are one with the sky. You are one with the earth, with the wind. And here, you are grounded in the earth's energy.
Now we're going to take the paper and we're going to write down the project that we've been putting off to start, or one that we've already started and we've just been kind of procrastinating and finishing. So I have been starting to go through all of my clothing and just do a fresh start there. So I keep procrastinating it. So I'm going to write that down, go through my clothing. And now it's time to light that fire under our booties and set our motivation ablaze. Now, you're going to use the candle to safely burn the paper in a well-ventilated area. And make sure to have fire extinguishers and fire safety at the front of our minds. We're going to set the paper in the fireproof dish. And we're going to let it burn as much as it can until it becomes dust of the earth. And then we're going to take the ashes or whatever remains and bury that in a plant that you nurture and take care of regularly.
Now we're going to make just some basic flower crowns. We're going to weave in some manifestations to best benefit our current situations. We're going to say some affirmations as we weave the flowers together and weave in everything that we want to call into our lives. To make these simple flower crowns, I like to start with flowers that have a bit of a longer stem as our base. And then you can pick just varying lengths of flowers from there and just place them along the top, layered on top. And then you'll take that bottom long stem and just wrap it around that second flower on top. And as you do so, this is where you'll start to say your affirmations. And then once you wrap it around a few times, you'll layer the next flower and you'll continue wrapping until you don't have much left to wrap, and then you'll layer on another long flower underneath to continue weaving and saying those affirmations and getting all of it connected together. So we'll start weaving in our first flower, and I'll begin wrapping as I say, I call in abundance.
I call in courage.
I banish negative outcomes.
I call in health.
I call in wisdom.
And when you're done, we can place them on our head.
Thank you for joining us today in our Beltane ritual.
Yes, thank you so much. And please look below for all of our links and join California Coven Collective on all of our social medias and check out our merch in our Etsy store.
Beltane blessings!